On today's episode of Hunked Out Racing, we're going to make America great again. So we got the motor set in the car. It's about where it's gonna be. It's gonna be tilted back a lot more. We're just keeping it off the power steering lines and all of the steering rack and all that stuff. But until we get in the air, we'll put the transmission in. Everything looks really good. So we're gonna put it in the air and see how the transmission lines up. So taking a peek underneath the car, everything looks to be fitting really nice. We got a little bit of gap here. We're gonna hook the transmission up, but first I need to paint the rest of the underside of the car. So we're gonna do that real quick. Got our two-tone belly finished. We're just kinda gonna paint as we go. So transmission will go in and it's all nice and painted under here. So
DC.
Yeah.
C. Boom. Boom. Notes.
Yeah.
So much noise.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Oh yeah. Sure do.
So we just finished installing the transmission. It fits perfect down here. The shifter went together great. Everything's perfect. We still gotta put the starter in, and that's pretty much it for down here. Now that we got the motor and transmission in the car, got that all plumbed, everything's looking good. Our next step is working on putting the radiator in the car. So for this, we will be doing a rear mount radiator. It will be leaned pretty far back in the back section of the car. So, but with that, we were trying to figure out how to make a cage around it to be able to hold it. So we cut out this aluminum. We'll be putting in, hold on. It'll go around top, bottom on both sides. And then we will have aluminum on both sides as well to be able to mount it in the car. But for right now, we got to spit out 4 more of these. So just basically finished building the bottom bracket for the radiator. It's gonna hold the radiator and the fan shroud. So on the bottom here, we got a couple more tabs to weld on, but we're gonna put these here on each side and weld a tab on the corner so that the radiator can kind of swivel and move where it wants to. And we have the top one sitting here, and we're gonna be welding like a strap onto the side so we can hook it to the sides of the car, either here or here. So the radiator will be faced backwards, mounted up here on the bottom. It'll swivel on the floor, and we'll get to making it. So we just welded the tab on both corners. Got to still make the other bar with the other tabs on it, but we're ready to sandblast. So in here we have our little C channel. We just drilled some holes in it. Now we're gonna drill that through the car. Mark those out so we can hook a radiator to it.
Today at Hunked Out Garage, we are doing some powder coating on the radiator frame mount. Unfortunately, I didn't get any pictures or video of it before. I think Connor's got some pictures and some stuff that we made up, but I'm pulling it out of the oven now. Just doing gloss black, nothing too crazy. Take a look at some of that. This is the very bottom bracket for the car. This is the upper bracket for the radiator. This is the lower bracket that basically mounts it to the bottom of the car so it can swivel. And, come on out, I'll show you how we do it. It's my little powder coating booth. It's small, but it works good. And real simple. These are the brackets that are going to connect the upper and lower together. Basically sandwich the radiator inside of itself. And it also is going to mount our radiator fans. So that's how I powder coat one. I got 3 more to go. Put them in the oven and then we'll come back. All right, guys. Well, this is what the end result is after we're done powder coating the bracketry to hold our radiator. So basically, we built a picture frame to go around our radiator. It's going to support everything. Where it hinges on the bottom here, to the bottom of the car. Basically sandwiches the radiator. Put some, laid in some rubber here. Flange on the back's a little bit thicker so we can mount our radiator fan box. Sit there. Yeah, looks good. And then we'll be mounted in the car. All right, so we got the radiator mounted. That's that lower bracket I was talking about. It's mounted to the floor. Side. Pretty good sized radiator. Try to put the biggest thing we could fit in here. See how it sits up past us. Everybody asks, why does it swivel? Well, if you want to burp the radiator, we should fill it with coolant. This is definitely the highest point of the whole car and the engine. But this thing's going to be sitting like this in the car. So your fan box will be on the back. Build a wall on each side, and then we'll be cutting the back of the car out so the fans can blow that hot air right out through the back through the back diffuser. So in this position it'll be all sealed, and you already be burped the tank and all that good stuff, get all the air out of the system. When you got it up like that, makes life easier. So we'll be routing the hoses down here and along the side on the side of the rocker panel through bulkhead through the firewall going up to the motor. So the plumbing and all that good stuff will be next. Yeah, come out great. I love it.
That's all I got for this video, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll be doing another video soon on making the shroud for the back and mounting everything and having that all done. But for now, like, comment, subscribe. See you later, stinky.